All right, I think we are live. And yes, we are. Good evening. This is Andre Sanders down here in Tampa, Florida, of Overcoming the Odds. Yes, I'm down here in Tampa again with my semi-pro team. But excited to bring you this evening as far as the topic of how to build your audience using uh, Pinterest, social media platform that I'm sure that for all you ladies out there watching or might be curious, especially you're a business owner as well, that want to just take this approach, not taking anything away from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Google Plus, and all the other social media platforms. But this is just another thing to just put in your toolbox as far as just to use, especially if you're on the platform a good bit. But without any further ado, we'll take it out to California real quick.
Hi, everybody. If I look weird, I think last week, if you saw our episode, then you know what happened to me. I had, last Thursday, I had cataract surgery, eye surgery, and I have to wear this bad boy for a whole month. I mean, I take it off because, you know, I have to put medicines and stuff like that. But anyway, that's what's happening to me this week. And otherwise, up here in the high desert of Southern California, it's been hot. You know, yesterday, I think my husband, he was outside working, trying to construct something. It was 92 degrees, and oh my goodness. So if I start sweating, you guys, I need to jump in a pool. No, I don't have a pool. But anyway, that's what I probably would do if I had one. Yeah, we have an interesting subject. So Andre, you want to take it back and introduce what we're going to talk about a little bit?
All right, the platform of Pinterest. And to be honest with you, sorry, gentlemen, because I mean, you're the same way like I am. I'm the same way. Just as clueless when it comes to Pinterest, when it comes to it. But one thing that I noticed too, when just looking on it too, is it's not a good, not just saying it's only for images only, because you can tell I'm kind of completely clueless with it. But I mean, for like, I guess what, images, shopping, stop me if I'm wrong though, Patricia, as far as using the platform, you know, because I know it's funny. Now that I think about it, I found out like I think a month ago, my own mom, bless her heart, she has a Pinterest account. I didn't know that, and she's on there just looking through different images. I think she's actually gone on there to actually shop through some certain things too, using Pinterest. I know personally, this, let's say, looking through online, some of the quotes that you can post. Again, it's another thing that you can add as well too. But as far as the building an audience for the social media platform, hey, I'm ready to learn just like you. I already have my pen, paper ready to roll just like you. So go ahead and take it away, Patricia, because I know this is right up your alley.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm hot. I need hold on a minute. I got to get hey, I'm also going through menopause. So hot plus hot. Hold on.
I got you some water though if you needed it. So don't worry, I have you covered.
Oh my goodness. It is hot. Hey, we're real life, right? This is
I got you some water if you need it now. So.
Water. I have water. I got orange juice. Here, look at this. A big thing of orange juice with tons of crushed ice in it. And let me take a sip. Hold on. Oh. You know what I should do? To be honest, a Pinterest board about menopause. Hey, many of you guys know I'm the oldest one on the panel here. We have another panelist. Her name is Julianne. She may jump on this afternoon or this evening, depending on your time zone and where you are or what country you're in watching this. But, I don't know why they call it menopause. Do men go through it? Well, maybe when they get older they do. But us women, have these hot flashes. But anyway, back to Pinterest. Like I said, I could make a Pinterest board of interest with naming it something like that, giving it a cute name that can draw attention to people who might be wanting advice on that particular subject, right? And what you want to do, the same thing like with Facebook or Instagram or any of the social media platforms that we happen to advertise on or we happen to have an account with, we want to draw interest. It's called attraction marketing. So when Pinterest first started, reading some of the stuff, let me put my glasses on because I won't be able to see some of this stuff if I if I don't. And I hope my computer doesn't mess up. It was whiting in and out earlier. I got to get a new computer too. But let me share with you, if I could find the stats. It started in 2010, if you can believe that. So 17 years or 16 years into it, that's when this online bulletin board was started. And I remember the first time that I encountered it, a friend said, go to Pinterest, and I have an account there, and you can see what I'm posting on my Pinterest board. And I said, okay, let me go there. And so finally I had a smartphone, and I think, a smartphone, because it was only on, not online, but it was on a phone. It was a phone app. So I went on there and signed up, and I've been hooked ever since, for pinning your favorite things around the web. Things that you see, things that you like, you just pin it, you take it. If it has a little Pinterest pin sign on it, you can take that and pin it to your Pinterest board. There's another way you can do it as well. You can take a picture and you can upload it to your board. So, from your computer. So that is amazing that it started. I didn't realize that that's how long it has been. So 16 years now, going on 17 years that Pinterest has been around. And then some other interesting stats. The concept is simple, as I had just kind of explained. You see an image or photo you like, and you can save it to your own curated board. Also, you can do videos as well. I'll show you when I show you my board, you'll see some of the different boards that I have and how I've named them, the different categories that you can have that can draw people to what you like. And then, of course, their boards can draw you to what they like, and you can have an interchange of swapping out images and photos and get in contact with them, especially because we're online internet marketers. They may contact you for business if you have a business boards or board, and you can also add your links to it as well. And it says, while traditionally seen as a catering primarily to women, the bulk of which is, and we know are women, as Andre just pointed out, he doesn't know that much about Pinterest, but men can use it too. But it's now used effectively, sorry, I'm trying to read with, one eye here, by many corporate brands and celebrities. So that, of course, we know. So the basics, Pinterest has, get this, 110 million monthly active users. So it says, so a little less than a query per monthly active users per day source. Pinterest is valued at $11 billion. Wow, that's a lot. I never thought about that. And 2 million people pin products per day. 2 million. That's 20% more than there are daily shoppers at the Mall of America source. Okay, I had said that. The source is like when I'm clicking on this particular article or blog, they just have source. So you could click on that and find out where he's getting his information from. This blog happens to be Morshek on branding. That's where I found this information. And let me see here. I want to give him credit for this. But then it says, like I said, excuse me for trying to read this. And then Pinterest fields some 2 billion searches per month. Pinterest also search engine returns more than 3 billion pins per day. Users see an average of 55 ideas per month, or about 5 times the number of text results generally returned by search engines. Pinterest launched its visual search engine last November. Now, I'm not sure what that is. I am going to have to see what that visual search engine is, what that means. But visual searches now account for 130 million searches per month. So, and one more thing, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest drive the most social media referral traffic back to websites. So we know that we use Facebook advertising to advertise our businesses on there. We can pin, and I'll show you in a minute, my board so you could see how somebody could find it and they could click on my link and then they can join my business. You can drive traffic to it because I know that I have some boards that are more active than others. And people looking for work perhaps, or looking for a change their lifestyle, and perhaps how you could do it kind of like what we do with IG, with Empower Network. What you could do is, I'm sorry, with Instagram, you have quotes, you have pictures, there's a ratio that you do that with as you're pinning, and then you would have maybe one business contact or call to action where they can join your business, but you don't want it to be all about business. That turns people off. You want a variety on your board. So let me go back to a few more fun facts. Here, user statistics. I hope I'm not boring you guys about this, but these are interesting facts. You know, when I got online and people said, well, you have to know what your stats are. You have to know your analytics. And what that means is you have to know how your page is performing. You have to know how it's doing in order to be able to post certain things to it. Maybe you're posting things that people aren't interested in. Wouldn't you want to know the number of post or stats or engagement that you're getting from it? But user statistics here, for instance, as of June 2016, the top Pinterest user was designer Joy Cho of Old Joy. She has more than 2.8 million followers. So that would be interesting to go and follow her and see what she's doing. When you have somebody that's successful, that's who you want to emulate, and that's who you want to follow. You can craft and design your Pinterest boards the way you want, but isn't it great to see what that another person might be doing for their success? I'm not sure. I'm going to have to research this person and see what she's actually posting and what she does and what her boards or what her page is about, or her interest boards are about. She could be fashion. She could be, a comedian. She could be an actor. I'm really not sure, but I'm going to find out after this. And how you spell her name was Joy, and then Cho, C-H-O. All right. So if you guys want to check that out. And in 2015, the most searched for trends among Pinterest users in the US were Harry Potter. Let's see. Oh, I can't read this. Oh, let me see. I have to go a little bit closer. Lob hair and Iceland. That's interesting, isn't that? 84% of female users who signed up for Pinterest in 2010 were still actively using it in 2014. Well, like I said, I think I signed up somewhere around there, 2010, 2011, or whenever it was. It was not too far after, like I said, my friend signed up with, or asked me to sign up. And at first I didn't use it. I didn't know how to use it. I just signed up, like, many of the things that I see. But then I started to be interested in it, went back a couple of times and, spent maybe like a whole half a day on it, trying to figure it out, trying to see how to posted some things. And when I found out I could use it for business and the enormous amount of traffic that comes on it, then I started to create my own boards, as it were. But okay, let me do a few more items here. It says here, international statistics. As of April 2016, international traffic surpassed domestic for the first time. Today, just over half of Pinterest, more than 1 million monthly active users are international. So that's an interesting quote. Sales stats, that's what we're interested in as entrepreneurs. But let's hold off and let me go over that maybe a little bit later. And of course, since one other thing I do want to point out that this person brought out on his blog, that since it is a mobile source, most of the people just look at it on their phone more than they do online. Although you can access it on the web, because that's what I'm on right now, my computer, to show you. Pinterest is mostly mobile based, so that's where all of the traffic comes from. It says, and 64% is referred traffic comes from either a smartphone or tablet devices. So that's an interesting stat to know. But we'll get back to the monetary issue here for us to know about the sales statistics. So let me go and share my screen and I will show you mine. Andre, you have anything that you want to say about this before I go to my screen?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious more into why. I mean, I like the stats that you listed, because some of them are just kind of like, I just didn't know it myself. That kind of threw me off. I was like, whoa, I just was, as far as the views too per day and like per month, that kind of shocked me as well, and the users. But I'm just kind of curious still. When I listened to what you just all listed, I was kind of still, why is that more of the big pull toward women more so than men? Okay, just for your own, just for your own. Just
on my own opinion. Well, I'll show you some of my boards. Like I said, we're gonna screen.
It's your opinion. There's no right or wrong. I'm just kind of curious.
Exactly. Well, basically, women, they're the list builders and makers of, making lists. Hey, do you have a girl? You have a girlfriend, or you had a girlfriend, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, am I gonna screen share here? I can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. Okay, yes, my entire screen. Okay, let me know when you can see my screen.
Yes, we are good. Yes, your screen sharing. And then keep in mind, too, you're watching though live, though. Again, just go scroll down and see our income disclaimer, because we're not going to guarantee you any results or anything, but just keep in mind that even though results are not typical, they do vary and they're possible with this. So that's the cool thing about this. So, like I say, I'm learning just like you watching. So keep on rolling with it, Patricia. Take it away. Yes.
So you can see my screen. You see this is my personal Patricia Henry Pinterest boards, or Pinterest page boards. But what you want to do, as usual, just like with Facebook, you want to introduce yourself. You want to have people understand who you are, right? So right here, this is like a clickable link. I can click here. I think I can. Can I click here? Like I said, I haven't been on this for a while, but this is my blog. This is my blog. This goes to my blog. So again, what you want to do is put a clickable link in your bio, okay? And I don't know how to get this bigger, probably when I go and edit it. But you want people to be able to read who you are and what you do. So that's why you're going to have, this is important, what real estate online, because this is, what is it? Like, it's not a picture, but a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, your introduction is as well for that attraction marketing, so people know who I am. And of course, I have a picture. I maybe need to update this one. It's been a while ago, but you want to be able to have that so people know who they're dealing with. And if you're a brand, maybe you won't have that there. You will have your logo, or you'll have whatever, like Chanel. Like we mentioned, there's a lot of companies that brand themselves online. Somebody like Chanel, which is obviously a famous fashion designer. She's since dead, but the House of Chanel will have probably their logo there. The designer is Karl Lagerfeld, with a host of other designers, but it's going to have a logo. If I typed it in, I probably could show you what they might have, or other brands. That's obviously they're going to have their logo up there, not a picture of who you are. But since this is my personal page, you definitely want to have that. Just like with Facebook, you don't want your cat, you don't want your dog, you don't even want your baby, unless you have a picture of yourself with your baby. That makes more sense, so people can get to know, like, and trust you. Now, This board, as you can see, the first one I have is my online internet business. I do have that there, but have you read my blog today? Since you did see my blog link that was up here, I put pictures here of things that were in my blog. And if I click on this, I have pictures. This happens to be Misty Copeland because she's a black ballerina. She is the first black ballerina to make it in the what is it? The New York prestigious New York Ballerina Club in New York. But I have when I post a blog, I'll put pictures from my blog or the blog link here so that they can see that. Let me go back. So that's that. Now this one here, also my online business, I posted, there's a video, like I said here, that we could put about this. You can post videos, and this is
Hey guys, it's
YouTube.
that time again. It's the time for overcoming the odds. Whatever odds that you need to overcome, especially in your business. We're talking about social media, so how that can help
Can you hear
in your
that?
business. So come and join us.
Yep, you're loud and clear. I didn't know too. Does it matter about the link to the video or?
So I'd love to see you there. Hey guys,
Here's
it's
this.
that
Now
time
they
again.
can
It's
click
gonna
on
be
that,
about
and I
time
do
for
believe, if
overcoming
I'm not
odds.
right, if I'm right,
I
I think
20
I
minutes
did,
left.
and maybe I
So
should if
join
I
us
did
at-
not.
did I
I
tell
did
you the
not
time?
probably.
Okay.
I need to
join
put
us
my
at
link here,
6
so there
p.m.
it is.
Eastern
See,
Standard
overcoming the
Time.
odds.
All right. So we'll
I don't
see
want
you
to do
there.
anything, but they can find
Overcoming
it,
the odds.
and I
Look
let
for my link
people
above.
find
All right.
it. I
Bye.
don't force them to do things. That way they could do one of two things. Since this is my YouTube channel, they could come here and they can friend me here if they wanted to, and they find this. But this is where this is, and then I can also put a link here. See, here's this YouTube, but I'm not going to show you how to do that now, but I think I can edit this post where, and then whoever clicks on this button is for them to save. It's already on my page, but they would take this and they would save that on their board. So that's what that pin is for. You see the little pin, and they would put it on their board. So let me go back. And
Real
and
quick, so that video can be as long as it can be. Like since it goes to your toward your YouTube. I didn't know that. I didn't know you can have the video like that on there.
you can put your video on there, and or like for instance, we're having this overcoming the odds. I could put a board. This one says my online internet business, but I can also put up here. Like I said, I really need to get back here and do some stuff to further it. But let's see. I believe here this one is also a little quote that I have from, there's my website again. You can't click on that, but you can have it where it can go to your, and let me see where this goes to. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm doing this live, right? Yeah, this is just the picture. But I can have it where I can go to my actual Facebook page, which is Empower Your Network Designs. That is my fan page. Let me go back for that. But I put pictures up for my business. Another video, me with a funny face here, and this was a video again. So I just try to do that on my business page. I really need to build this up a little bit more. But you can see what you could do for your page here. Now this one, it says, I love taking selfies. Now we know everybody loves to do that. So you could have a page about that. So once again, if people want to know who is this Patricia Henry, they could click on here and they could see all of my selfies that I put up through the years and things that I like, which I love flowers and roses and stuff. So use a board like that to put things up of you. And that's what I have there. Like these are just suggestions now, guys. Okay, of what I do, and then places to contact me. You know, you would think that I would have this up here, and I could switch it and move it around, but now I even forgot how you move the boards. But I think you can grab them somehow. You grab them, and you can, you know, easily replace them and move them. But this is what I have. here, they can contact me on Facebook. And I believe if they just, let me see here, click this, they can visit me, and let me see where this goes. If I still have this corrected, there it is, see? And they can friend me. Of course, this is my own profile, and it's not going to say friend request, you know, send friend request, but that's how they can get in contact with me, just like that. Okay, there is a way to do this. There is an editing. Let's see, this is editing. I think this is the editing tool. Yeah, edit this. So right here, let's see. Maybe this is where I have it to put. Nope, that's not it. Okay, you know what? Like I said, I'm sorry about this. I do not, but here definitely Facebook. Now it used to have the link. Now why the link is not there, but nevertheless you see that it still goes to my Facebook page. So I have to figure out that. I'm also forgetting about this. Now let's see this one. Let's see. Like I said, sorry guys, I am brain dead on where this is, because I admit that I have not been on my page for a while. So it is my fault, but you get the idea. When you click around, you'll find stuff, and it guides you on what to do eventually. Here again, Twitter, you know, visit the page, and that should go to my Twitter. There you go. And that's my Twitter page. Okay, and eventually when I do get back on here, like I said, I will have it where they can visit my other social media pages. Like I am on Instagram and I am on IG. So eventually I will put those things up here. Yeah, sorry, IG is Instagram, right? I'm not on Snapchat or anything like that, but those are things, places that you can, I believe here too, I had it on Google. Yeah, follow me on Google. And I'm not really sure if that still goes there, but that is basically what I have as a board, so people can contact me. Now let's go back to some other things. Here's my blog again. Why I have two of them, I have to consolidate them. I think when I was going crazy, I had, this is, you know, more of my personal stuff and my blog, and this was more of my business stuff that I wanted on here. And then I have another one, home-based business, basically for people who want to do home, which, you know, pretty much refers them to the same one. Pretty much I'm kind of redundant with these things, and like I said, I'll have to figure out what I want to do to consolidate those. But I love roses. This one I get a lot of, and also when you do sign up for Pinterest, obviously sign up to get your emails. I was getting tons of emails, and it's kind of overwhelming, but there are certain boards that people are going to gravitate to. Roses, because that's how happened to be what I like. But the good thing is, say for instance, I'll show you something. If I want to go up and search roses, for instance, I want to be specific, maybe pink roses. It'll have a way for you to look here that you can click on, right? Pink roses, the top one. And you're going to get all kinds of things here. You see this across here for weddings. And what is that? For vases, blush, hot, what is this? Valentine's, prom, birthday. So they have just tons of things that categorize roses from other people. Say I want to click on hot roses. Let's see, what kind of roses would I get? I click on it. I don't know if it changed. I hope it did. But, you know, if I want to pin this, say I like this. Say I like this one. I want to save it to my board. I hit this. And it opens up with, oh, it looks like it's telling me already. Looks like you've already saved this pin. It does, because there's tons of pictures online and you may forget what the heck you pinned this board to. See, and another, I mean, pin the roses too. So see, that means that I like somewhat the same things. Sometimes you like the same things. But I would go down this person's board to see if this is just suggestions. And these are where what people have uploaded different pink roses. So let's see which one. Let's say this one. Let me see if hopefully I didn't pin this one yet, but I would save it. Yeah, it's not, I have not saved this one. So since I have my different boards, I could either scroll down like this, where it says, I love pink roses. Where was it? Right here. I could click here, or I could type it in. I love pink roses, which is my board. And I can pin it right here. Okay, so when I pin it also, as you see, other suggestions come up of maybe where this board, the first one I believe is who happened to pin this particular picture. It'll tell you who did it. And you could click on their site, and then up here too, where was it? I think down here is the person that pinned this particular picture. You can actually go to her wall and her page and explore a little bit more. So let's do that. Now, because she may have a lot of stuff, a lot of pictures, you may not find that exact one. You'd have to scroll down her wall to find it. But in a way, it kind of forces you to look at this, see what this person is posting. And you can, again, here's some more, something from her. Her name was Ellie. I could do the same thing. I could click here. And now what happens is, see, since I clicked this, Pinterest recognizes that this is a rose or picture of a rose, categorized that way. So it naturally comes up automatically. So I can pin it to the board. Now, when I go back to my page, let me show you. Now it should show up as, there they are. When I click it, see this one and this one. They're going to be, whatever you pin recently is going to show up first on your page. Or as I keep saying page, but on your board. But these are all the things that I have posted. I've got tons and tons and tons. So sometimes, like I said, the very first one that I picked of that rose, I had already posted it. Where it is, I don't know, on my board, since I have tons. But that is how you would do something. But let me go back to, or pin something. Let me go back. Of course, praise Jah, you people. I am one of Jehovah's Witnesses, as you know. So this is a board of interest where I put things up there about what we do in the ministry. And I love palms, magnificent palms, beach scenes, palm scenes, vacation scenes, glamorous. I am glamalicious. I'm a fashion designer. So I put all kinds of things that could attract people to fashion. So, and I have put mostly designer stuff goes up here, things that I haven't designed or anything because I'm not in that industry before. But I get a lot of people who like this board as well. And then nails. Nails are huge. I want to move these, by the way. I want to create another board about nails because nails are huge on here. People love to do that. And the almighty food, Yumbalicious, right? Yumbaliciousness. This is mine. One all about food and, recipes and things like that. I haven't posted to this one for a while. But what happens is, if you are active in a board, or even if you're not, or people come and they see your board and they want to pin something that you've pinned to their board, you get a notification and you can go to their board and check them out. And when you get that notification, you can friend them as well, follow their boards and all of that. The sound of my music is very popular as well. I happen to love Irish music. Believe it or not, I get a lot of posts or a lot of follows with my Irish music. So find your niche. Maybe it's rap, maybe it's classical, maybe it's just good old oldies, but you can take those and pin them to your board. I just go directly to YouTube, and that's where I've gotten most of mine, and I just pin them to my board. So that's what I do. Let's go back and see some other categories. What else do I have? Little people, about kids. They're so cute. Who doesn't like kids, right? And as a child, my all-time favorite was Shirley Temple. And I get a lot of likes and shares or pins from my Shirley Temple. So what you have to do with it is just find your niche. And let's see, how many boards do I have? I don't even know how many boards I have. It doesn't really, let's see, it says up here who I'm following. It used to say how many boards in total I had up here, but maybe that, it says it on somebody else's profile, but not on mine at least, or boards. It's my boards, then pins, how many pins I have. Look, I've done 5,466 pins. Wow. I didn't realize I had that much. And then likes. Now, these are my likes. These are the things that I've liked, because these, some of these I put on my boards, but a lot of them, maybe I didn't have time to go and put them on my pin. I just, like them. I can still go and put them on a board. Like when it's usually something that's shiny and pretty, that's more glamalicious, I put it on that board. When it is just a regular plain thing, and this one, I have a Barbie one also, by the way. Let's do this. Let's go to Barbie. Let's go to my Barbie board. So I'm going to save this one to my Barbie. And I believe it is, I can scroll down and I can also type it in. But my board doesn't say Barbie, but it says I'm a fashion designer because of Barbie. So I pin it right there. And see how this pops up? It's, oops, okay. That was too fast, just for a second. But here's my board. And there it is again, right there, where I pinned it. See, but I get a lot of people loving this board as well. So, and what you could do when people do like your board, like I said, you're going to be getting an email. And when you get the email, you can friend that person. You can go to their board, because they're usually put it to their board. Now, some people are private and you can't access them, but those that are not private, you would be able to like their boards. And like anything on social media, you don't contact them and say, oh, thank you for liking my board, and I would love for you to join my business. That's not how we do things. We make, we attract them by what we're posting, and we can make suggestions to them over time and see if they want to join our business. But you just don't spam your link to anybody at all. You could say, hey, have you checked out my board? Or have you, here's some places to contact me. Or here's my contact me board. Can you go check that out? Something like that. But maybe over the course of time, not, even in a month or so, if you want to do that. But you send them suggestions and things like that. I want to show you another board. Or this is my business page, likesforyourstyles.com. I started an e-commerce store. Now, none of these things, some of these things on here are my from my business, but I haven't really started doing what I need to do here. So when they first ask you, when you do come on, you need to follow other boards or follow other posts so you can get started. So what do? Beautiful dresses, being a fashion designer, or I like your style. So I kind of did that, and eventually, I'm going to start boards for my products. So this is my business page. And let me go back to my personal page, which you can do on there. I don't know how much it is to advertise, so I have to research that. I kind of know it's very expensive, but at least I've got it started, and it's another source of advertising. That, and I was going to create another business page if possible for my online business, as far as my blogging business. But for right now, I'm just using my personal page, and I'm leaving it at that. And once I get my other page up and see how that runs, then I will be perhaps making another business page for my blog and for that information for people to join that business. But that's kind of how it goes. Andre, I'm going to stop screen sharing right now. Let's see, stop sharing. And you have any questions?
So you're saying that when you were referring earlier, after somebody tries to get in contact with you, you don't go and spam them right away? You don't try to go and slam them into your business right away? What?
No. Oh, I forgot to tell you, they have sharing too. You can share posts, a page. You can ask people to join I should say, I keep saying page, your boards. You can ask them, you can have community boards. You can have that where they can post free for all. They can post their things. Uh-oh, that's the doorbell. My hubby's coming in. Yeah, hubby is coming in. Yeah, so you can have that where other people can pin to your board. And, you could, let's say you have gardening and they are just housewives or babysitting ideas or, whatever. And then you can have one for business or like our Superwoman group. Yeah, I have one there. I don't think I showed you that. But you can make that where other people can interact with what you're doing on your board. So, and there's other features too, but we can't explain everything all at once because I am still a novice at it because they've added some new features I saw there. So maybe we could have a part two about this.
Well, one thing to do, I like when you're demonstrating. That's kind of what I was hoping that you do more so of that, is demonstrating your page. Well, I like to notice that she was showing something that's going to really interest her. Not saying that, as she mentioned earlier, it's not just all about marketing or just about business only. You're going to track basically. I don't know who said it. I think it was Jim Rohn. You track who you are as far as just whatever it is of interest of you. Let's say you can show it. Now I like that when you're showing like this different stuff. Like that's what you like, because guess what? You're still going to attract people toward that. Which is cool.
Because that's attraction marketing, right? That is who you are. Why would I put up, well, like I said, I didn't put sports, I didn't put football. As you know, Andre, sorry guys, he is a wonderful football player, but he's probably going to have football up there. I don't have any sports up there. Oh, I do have ballet. I had one with that blog that I did, but that's not me. I'm not really a sports person. I just now started going to the gym. I used to jog and things like that, but I may do a sports page for what I like. And because I know Andre and we're affiliated like that, I might grab one of his pictures and put it on my sports page, when I make one. But that's not me. I'm more of a girly girl, makeup, clothes, Barbie, Shirley Temple, because that's who I was. That's how I grew up. And I'm going to put things of interest. So Andre's going to put things of interest to him. And that's who we're going to attract. What was that quote? Because like I said, I saw you posted that today about you attract who you are, right? I like that. Do you want to find that quote? I like that.
Yeah, and I'll read word for word real quick. Because exactly, you can apply this, not just so much in pictures only. You can apply this to anything in your life, social media, wherever. She was mentioning that, we attract what we want in life. We attract what we are. I mean, my bad. I read that wrong. We don't attract what we want in life. We attract what we are. So if you want to basically make a change in yourself, it really comes down to that. You're going to, invest in yourself, for one. Some people, it will come out that way too, in whatever post that you have. It can be in a video, it can be in whatever post in social media or whatever. Even if it is something like Pinterest, You know, some people might just like to just have maybe, I don't know, maybe example, this having this pictures of partying or whatever, maybe beaches or whatever. But maybe you wanted to say, you know what, maybe I need to do something if I want to better my life. You might start posting something that's related to that, that you're making a change. So it's a transition. Guess what? You're still going to attract those type of people, which is a cool thing. That's why I enjoy what she was sharing different things, because that's what's interests her. And guess what? She's going to attract those type of people toward her. Even if she does post something different, whatever, she's already caught the interest of them. People, it comes down, it's no different than offline network marketing. If you're offline network marketing watching this, it's like, as far as, the people that build rapport, as far as no lack and trust you, guess what? They could be somebody who it could be somebody completely opposite of Patricia, but for whatever reason, it just resonates whenever she's posting on that, which is cool. Again, like we mentioned earlier, with start this, we add this to your toolbox, so this is for somebody, maybe if you are maybe if you are on Pinterest a lot, just be yourself, pretty much. That's exactly what she just did. And then every once in a while, you can throw in something business related. Not just go and slam somebody around the rip, like she mentioned earlier. You're still building rapport with people. And the cool thing was, I didn't know, as far as having a video on there, because Patricia, this, I'm a videoaholic, when it comes to that. But I did not know you can link up. I probably should have, because social media, being able to link up to different platforms together.
Yeah, we both are. So if anybody needs help in doing so, they should join our business. We could show them how. And I would love to show you how to set it up, just get your account started and, go for it. And Andre, I can definitely help you do it as well. All right. But they better click that button below so they can sign up with us, and we can share a lot of free stuff with them that would be helpful for them if they're already in business or they want to get into business and they want to learn how to earn some income online. Hey, we can show them all the tricks on social media that we use to be able to do that.
Exactly. There is a little link, again, apologize for technical difficulties on this platform. There's some upgrading going on, but you see below the video she mentioned, you see a little thing that probably says access block. It used to say, yes, let me in. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Do you have a blog? Yes. Just in case, like you mentioned earlier, if you do have a business of your own, you can use what we're learning with the systems that we're learning just to better enhance whatever it is they're promoting. So, just better leverage yourself. That's the cool thing. It's not so much social media only. Again, if you don't have a blog, think about it this way. We normally mention this several times before, but it's true. Social media platforms, not taking anything away from them. They have their own terms and regulations. Point blank, if they shut down something maybe for a day or a few weeks or whatever, which platform you're going to use. Maybe you might use another one, but if you use that's the main marketing strategy, and you see what I'm getting with this, that might kind of hinder you as far as really going to promote whatever you're promoting. So that's why we're kind of big as far as having your own platform, as far as having a blog platform on there. On top of other information systems, like better ways as far as coaching information to help you as far as getting the right mindset, because a lot of stuff that she mentioned, it is a mindset thing. Don't just think, okay, I gotta be different from who I am. As we mentioned earlier, be yourself. If you're the same way as far as being yourself and other, like it's perfect example on Facebook, be yourself on Pinterest. You see, that's what I'm trying to get at. Just don't worry about trying to be anything different or whatever. What you like to do, what you might think is boring, that might still attract somebody, of interest to you. You see what I'm saying? You never know who you're going to attract. It's like doing a video and you're thinking, okay, I want to attract this particular group of people, but it might be somebody that's almost like you, or it might be somebody even completely different. And for whatever reason, they will resonate with you. That's what we're getting at with this, as far as using this. That's what we said earlier so many times as well, putting this in your toolbox, just so you can okay, let me go use this technique. So that's what we have inside too, on top of the support that you get as well, because we have a community, like Patricia mentioned, she would love to help you out with this, and we have a whole lot more people too that would love to help you out with this system we have in place. So yes, this go and just scroll down again. It's below this video. It says again. It says access block. We're gonna get the yes let me in button on here. So for those of them watching on regular, don't worry, we're working on that. so just stay tuned. But that's also that's in there as well. So again, get a chance just to connect with either Patricia, Julianne, or I too. We'd like to help you out get underway. Again, with whatever, even if you don't have a business, because we're always talking about people that might be in, different network marketing companies. We like to help them out. Maybe a traditional brick and mortar business. We can still help you out as well. It's leverage. See, leverage your time. That's what big business owners do all the time. Your Oprah Winfrey, to Steve Jobs, to Bill Gates, all use leverage, using different systems to help leverage your time.
Yes, and now
it's a smart way.
To tell you the truth, when you are brick and mortar, all the small businesses, maybe they figure that they don't have time, and depending on what their business is, but it's still attraction marketing, attracting people to their physical location. But you may say, well, I can't afford somebody to handle my social media. Can you afford not to? That's the thing, because this is the way that things are changing. Things are going online. They're closing, matter of fact, stores. So if you can be one step above or even 10x above what the next person is doing, you should consider that. Hiring somebody that knows how to do social media for you. They can be at home. You can pay them, even if it's a couple of hours a day, making sure that they can manage and handle your social media for you. And you can, like I said, attract the kind of customers that you want into your business. So, we could do that for you as well if you want to, because our blogging platform that we offer is a measly $47 a month, and with the right kind of SEO, getting your platform to be on Google and advertising on the social media platforms, people will find you that way, and you can make some money.
Yes, again, too, if you got value for what Patricia was sharing, let us know. Let us know. I like to say let us know in the comments, but again, we're still working on that. So get in contact with us. Get in contact with her via Pinterest, anything else, whether it be City social media platform, because we are on there as well. So just let us know that, man, I really appreciate what you guys should share it. Let us know. Let us know.
Let us know, please. And the thing is, sorry, I just took my glasses off again. It's like I still need glasses for this one eye, and this one I can pretty much see, but it's still a little fuzzy and hazy. But it's getting better. So next week, Monday, I go to the doctor. I'll get this thing off. I still have to wear this, like I said, for a month to protect my eye. But you can always check out our earlier videos to see kind of what I look like without this patch. Arr!
That's right, our team pirate.
I'm R of the Caribbean here, Johnny Depp when I need him.
Oh, shoot. So again, if you got value for what we've been sharing here, to say, let us know as well. And if you're ready just to lock arms with us, just go click that link. It says, again, it's below, right below here, it says yes. Actually says, well, again, I'm so used to saying yes, let me in, but that's what it says. So just go ahead, just get in that there and just lock arms with us, and we look forward to see you in there. And with that being said, we will see you same time, same place next week.
And as usual, thank you for joining us. Peace.